That's it. We're gonna die and go to heaven in 16 minutes, Chucky.
How much insurance?
The story ended. That's it. You can eat chocolates as much as you want now. That's it. Eat one. That's it. You're gonna die.
See you.
Bye-bye.
A lot of people visiting Paris are looking for the latest fashions along the Champs-Élysées. When the prince went shopping on the tarmac of Le Bourget Airport, it was to buy a small jet, and 6 finalists, carefully selected from around the world, were lined up for his inspection. With an energetic pace, he didn't waste time and knew exactly what he was looking for. I was about to get my first glimpse of his negotiating skills. Well, the sellers soon realized they were up against a tough customer with only minutes to state their case.
And the charter market is not very good
These
at the
days,
moment.
yes.
So we have 3 aircraft and really only business for 2.
Okay, you can't put the seat here.
You can, there isn't one, but you can, yes.
Can you call the captain, please?
Yes.
1,
Michael?
2, 3, 4.
Do you always do business at such a pace?
Oh yeah, everything is done very quickly and this is very swift.
Because it looks like you've just come in and decided to buy a plane last minute.
No. The decision has been taken 2 months ago, and research began 2 months ago.
Are you at the haggle stage?
Almost.
With enough wealth to buy 5,000 of these jets, it's surprising he would haggle at all. But this businessman prince is always looking for the best deal. Even a billionaire likes a bargain. It's all a matter of scale.
The kingdom will buy one of the Hawker Sidleys, but you have to compete. And tell them we pay tomorrow morning if we can have the contract ready.
Some people spend hours shopping, but Prince Al Walid needed just 20 minutes.
Even Bur Dubai. It is not the best hotel, but nice, straightforward hotel, but we need another Dubai, another Movenpick there for our landmark. But it came cheap. We have it, why not?
The pianist no longer plays Mission Impossible every time the prince appears. A puzzled Al Walid had asked him why he chose such a tune when nothing is impossible.
Oh.
One person who makes things possible for the prince, wherever and whenever, is Raouf Aboud, head of communications. I met up with him at his makeshift control center at the Georges V.
His Royal Highness is a connected man. Wherever he is, he should have a phone and he should have TV. Sometimes he has conference call, two, three conference call a day. Just when he's working, he says, okay, I want a conference call with this guy. I have to make all the people online, and he talk to them and he make deals, yeah.
It's very important because I like to be informed. I like telecommunications. I like technology. I like to be, I like to know what's going on around me very much. Hello, Brett. Did you explain to the situation?
So he does business on the fly?
He does business wherever, I think. Even when he's sleeping, he does business, I'm sure.
Among Al Walid's many investments, the Georges V is particularly close to his heart, perhaps because his father used to bring him here as a child. He now owns it 100%.
Well, you know, this is a very historical hotel. This hotel has been built more than 70 years ago. Plus, when I bought it, it was really, the situation deteriorated substantially. It became almost a 3-star hotel. So once we took it, we renovated it and we invested in it a lot. And in 2 years after its operation, it became #1 in the hotel. And just 2 weeks ago, it was announced #1 hotel in the world also for the 3rd consecutive year.
He's always had a desire to own that hotel. And we had a bit of a difference of opinion because of, was it a good economic investment? To buy it, to fix it, the process you'd have to go through. But I must give him credit. He restored it according to what we believe was necessary, which meant closing the hotel, literally gutting it, and restoring it beyond its former glory. I mean, what you see today is much better than it ever was.
The flowers alone cost $1 million per year and are such a feature that people come in just to see them. The Prince was involved in many of the details of the refurbishment and added personal touches.
Well, you know, I'm a Muslim, I'm an Arab, I'm very proud of my heritage and my culture. And I just put 2 verses of the Quran that are very relevant and very close to my heart. And I put them in the main entrance of the lobby over here. They say, if you thank your God will give you more. That's one verse. The other verse says, all this is from my God's blessings.
Al Waleed has invested heavily into the hotel sector and bought into the Four Seasons and Fairmont groups before they became top global brands. More recently, he added Mövenpick to the list. He's also established his own investment group, which owns a growing portfolio of properties across the Middle East.
His debut in the hotel business was not at the real estate level. He took an interest in Four Seasons Hotels Management Company, and then with Fairmont Hotels Management Company. It was very much driven with a vision and a strategy around it. It was not an opportunistic ad hoc accident.
This is prime land. This is the heart of Damascus. We had to get it. Without this, it would not be a home run.
The Prince is a person that builds his investments around partnerships, doesn't go alone. And that's why we go and invest in Four Seasons. We don't try and rebuild another brand and try to compete with Four Seasons. They're very good at it. They've done it for many years. We go in and we tag along their success and try to enhance the value of that investment. Same thing with Fairmont, same thing with Mövenpick. So
he has a lot of knowledge about the industry. He thinks about it very strategically, and he actively helps the companies that he invests in. When we look at the Fairmont investment that he made, it was roughly the same time as his Four Seasons investment. And again, I think that both the underlying real estate and the ultimate equity value that he has in our company has performed very well. So he has been a winner as far as hotel investments are concerned.
But not all his investments have a fairy story ending.
We've had some challenges. Many people in his situation, if they hadn't had instant financial gratification, may have run away.
But at the end of the day, you make some money out of a deal like Citibank, you probably will lose some out of stuff like Disney, or some people say that he's pulled out at the wrong time from Canary Wharf. But still, that doesn't belittle his achievements and belittle his financial standing.
The same people make the same critique about Warren Buffett. And I find it amusing that the 2 most successful investors in the world today, the wealthiest 2 full-time investors in the world today, have a similar strategy and follow it out identically. Both are known as buy and hold. Both are critiqued that they don't know when to sell. They know their strategy and how to carry it out, and it is clearly successful.
It is a development that is way ahead of its age. Clearly there's an issue with the capital structure because it has too much debt on it. Through Disney, it's a force and power to be reckoned with, and its best days are yet to come in the future.
Every deal is not equally successful in anything that you do. And I can't put myself in his shoes, but I think him being involved with investing in Disney, whether it's Euro Disney or whether it's the parent company, the Walt Disney Company, gives him a portfolio and credibility to go together with his Citibank, which was obviously a great financial deal, and other great deals he has.
While he's down on his high-profile Euro Disney investment, it's had very little impact on his overall portfolio and doesn't trouble him financially, though it may become one of the most expensive roller coaster rides he takes. As we headed out from Paris, the Prince's trip was coming to an end, and I would soon be leaving my look at his summer vacation. It struck me that in 2 weeks, I'd experienced what only a handful of people get to see. As the 767 came into view and we drove straight onto the tarmac, I realized how the world is such a small place when you have your own private jet, with no pushing trolleys full of luggage and no queuing at airports.
Let's go.
When it's delivered, the Prince's new 747 will only add to that comfort. I was starting to see his life as one surprise after another, and that's the case at every port of call.
Okay, doctor. Trailing by a goal in this opening chugger with about 3 minutes remaining. And straight through to the Prince of Wales. The Prince of Wales kept under the watchful eye of Alamgir Masood, but he sends it through. Now picked up.
The Prince's company was sponsoring a prestigious polo competition attended by the British elite. Despite coming from different cultures and traditions, all royals speak a common language. Even casual moments have an air of formality, although prince to prince, a few secrets are revealed. Al-Walid told Prince Charles how his uncle, Crown Prince Abdullah, had let Queen Elizabeth drive him around her estate during his visit to Britain. The Crown Prince confessed he'd been terrified by her driving. Prince Charles smiled knowingly.
Hopefully see you in India maybe.
New York was the destination for me to find out about the Prince's investments. After all, he's the largest foreign investor on Wall Street. His portfolio stretches across dozens of American companies, all of them household names. His strategy is to research major brands, set a price target, and move in only when that target is reached. This is how he bought into Rupert Murdoch's powerful media company, News Corp. When the Australian tycoon was down on his luck in 1997, it created the perfect opportunity for an investor like Al-Walid.
Very shrewd, very analytical, yet at the same time prepared to gamble and to go against the sort of prevailing thoughts about markets. And so he's very original in his thinking.
I joined the Prince on his way to meet the top executives at Citigroup. More than half his wealth is invested in the company. Back in 1991, bad loans left the bank urgently needing a major cash injection. No one was willing to risk their money.
Were we on our knees? Yes.